What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hearthstone Power. Today we are seeing a new class, the Rogue class, who utilizes combos. So it makes for an interesting playthrough. It's a shorter duel from the Fireside Livestream, but a good one nonetheless. Gives us a chance to see the Rogue in action, and plays the Druid, who we see all the time. Looks like the person they're testing against plays all the time, so they always seem to get him whenever they matchmake. So let's get into the game. Alright, so you have here, really quick to explain the combo mechanic. The way it works is the combo takes effect when the card is cast if you've already cast a card that turn. So you'll see if you just play the Defies Ringleader there on the left by itself, nothing happens. But if you play something else first, another card, and then you play the Defies Ringleader, that combo will take effect. And a lot of the cards a lot of the rogue cards use the combo ability. In my opinion, it's a cool ability, but it's expensive. You got to consider you got to use two cards in order to take at least two cards in order to take effect of that. So you'll see early on that the rogue has to wait. He has to sit back and wait until he has enough mana to cast two cards. So he dumps the higher cost cards there, and he gets lucky with some lower cost cards. And the rogue's ability is for 2 mana. He puts a dagger on himself that I believe has it adds 1 attack to his weapon. So if he doesn't have one, it will create a weapon, and I believe it has 2 durability. So he can keep using that, and it will keep pumping his dagger up by 1 each time he uses it, until the weapon is destroyed. Alright, the Druid plays a healing minion over there. As you can see down there, there's a golden card, the Captain Greenskin card, really neat card. It is legendary, pretty powerful card. Whenever your hero attacks, lets you draw a card. So we're seeing the same board here, the first one that we saw. Stormwind, I guess. Okay, so he Eviscerate is a cool card here, and he's considering playing it right now because he wants to do 2 damage to the minion to finish it off. Okay, that's what he does do, and I think that's the right play. Waiting for its combo effect, which does 4 damage instead. He really didn't need to do that. He really wanted to clear the board off. Down there, he does have a good weapon, Assassin's Blade, but it's 5 mana. Alright, Knife Juggler. We're seeing lots of Knife Jugglers. Lots of Knife Jugglers and lots of Imp Masters. It's a good combo there. Alright, Bloodstone Raider is a neat card. He gets the attack. His attack gets buffed by whatever weapon you have in play. So right now it would be nothing. But that's a pretty good combo, considering the rogue can make a weapon and buff his own weapon. Alright, so he does play the Dagger Mastery, and you can see down there now he has a dagger with 1 attack and 2 durability. The Druid currently has 4 cards right now. Alright, so he did have to go. He did swing at the Knife Juggler for 1. Not sure if that was the right move. He took 2 damage, brought him down by 1, and he's gonna. I usually don't want to go all out. I mean, I don't want to attack with my hero unless it's gonna kill a minion. But that's just the way I like to play. Alright, the Druid does play Innervate, which lets him put a 4/4 into play, and he gives it charge. So that was a good play, and now he's got some pretty good damage on the field. So he just did 7 damage that turn because he got to the Knife Juggler did randomly hit for 1. Now Sap is a nice card. Sap lets you return a creature to the owner's hand. I believe it's enemy creature, not any creature. Let's see. If it's any creature, that just makes it have better synergy. You can use Battle Cry with your creatures, but I think it's enemy. Yeah, enemy minion. Okay. Otherwise, that'd be a little broken. And it's also not like Sap. You wouldn't sap your own minion. So he wants to play a combo card here, but I believe he does not. I believe he just attacks. But because you notice down there the green. Sorry, the yellow glow around the rogue card. Well, it's gone now. But there's a yellow glow, and it shows you when your combos are activated, just so you can have an idea. Alright, the Druid's still at 35, which, if you don't remember, they are trying out giving the player who goes second, 5 more health to start. Alright, so he does use his, the Druid uses his hero ability. Alright, Deadly Poison costs 1 resource and gives your weapon +2 attack. Now these are the cards he wants. He wants really low cost cards so that he can activate all his combos. That's what he wants to do. He needs to get some board presence right now. He really can't play Deadly Poison when there's no dagger in play. So he does have to cast his weapon and he swings at the Druid, who only takes 2 damage because he did have 1 armor from his hero ability. Alright, he plays the Druid that he had before, gives it charge. Now the Rogue is playing very similar to a Rogue type character in any RPG. Not a lot of defense, very offensive, but look how low he is. So he's about to go off, and I would say in about 2 turns he is solid to unleash all his minions with combos on the Druid, and the Druid's going to be in a really bad spot. However, the Rogue is dipping really low. He's got 13 health, and he's going to need to hopefully draw some defensive cards or finish off that minion. But yeah, I don't believe that the Rogue typically would play any minions with taunt. I mean, I don't know if there's any Rogue cards that have taunt and combo. Not that I can recall. Backstab is a great card. It costs 0. Lets you activate your combos really easily. So the Rogue, even though he's low, looks like he's in a really good spot. He can pretty much deal with any creature that hits the board, which is nice. Alright, the swipe finishes. Nope, doesn't finish it off. Brings it to 1 and Wrath. Deal 1 damage and draw a card. Card advantage for the Druid. He spent 1 card and he drew a card and destroyed one of his enemy's minions. So it does a 2 for 1. Although you have to consider swipe, but swipe did some damage to the hero, so it's debatable whether that was card advantage or not. Okay, so you see that yellow glow around that minion. So he does. There's another glow. He does get. Look at all this. See, look at all this army he's creating. So the Druid is definitely okay. If he can survive this turn, then he is in a really good spot. Look at all that damage on the board, and hopefully the Druid does not have any swipe or AoE type cards to clear the board, because he can use backstab down there to eliminate creatures. Alright, he's apologizing in advance. Uh-oh. Okay, he's giving his hero +3 attack. That's 3. Alright, he gives it 3 more attack. That's 6. Uh-oh, the Rogue only has 8 health. Up, the Savage Roar gives it +2 attack. And that is the perfect amount of damage to kill the Rogue. Well, that's what I mean. The Rogue was definitely defenseless, even though he had a great army there. So he lost, and it was a short and sweet match. And unfortunately, Ben Bro hasn't done so good in his first 2 games. So he mentions that they have a leaderboard at the office, and that he is at the top of the leaderboard. Debatable, Mr. Ben Brode. No, I'm just kidding. He maybe doesn't have a lot of practice with the Rogue. I think he's a lot better with his Warrior deck, because the Rogue deck is fine, but he took a lot of damage early on and had no way of stopping that Druid's onslaught at the end of 8 damage in 1 turn. Because if he had been able to survive for another turn or 2, he had board control. He had minions on the board. He had cards that would destroy creatures. He was in a really good spot. So all he needed to do was just play a little bit less aggressively, like as far as throwing his hero at minions to kill them, and I think he would have been in a good spot. So that was a quick video, and I'll have another video up for you guys soon, looking at the next live stream match. Look forward to that sometime this weekend, probably tomorrow. That's my goal. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Time to Hearth out.